The First Descendants endgame is like this. You farm amorphous materials in infiltration dungeons right now, then crack them open in hard mode void intercept battles. If for those players who almost have everything that they want in the game, then it's all about optimizing their builds and farming either crystallization catalyst or energy activator. For those who don't have everything yet, then it's all about farming the same tactics, but doing more such as shard and outpost farming just to get the necessary materials to build a specific ultimate weapon or descendant. In short, there's no endgame like facing pinnacle bosses and getting ultra rare rewards that only drop in that specific endgame boss battle. It's all about farming, then increasing your power to farm more powerful stuff again. The good thing about the current situation of the game is that the developers are willing to change their time-gated approach to farming with better farming methods to please their community. And in Season 2, they will further improve the farming of the game, making it easier to get the stuff you desire to play with. Because of this, there are some missions in the game that will definitely become more obsolete. And to name one, which is I personally think the worst part of the game, is the shard farming method. I say that this is one of the worst because it's boring as hell, and if you compare it with the 400% dungeon or any other improved mission types in the game right now, then you'll be pissed of how bad this time-gated mechanic is in the First Descendant. First is that you'll need to farm void shards from void fragment missions. However, you can't just simply go around farming void fragments with your bunny, as some void fragments require specific descendant elemental skill damage to activate. You will need these void shards so you can activate void reactors, which happens to house some of the parts of descendants and weapons. Now, the developers did add void shard drops in special operation missions, and I think that they need to scrap all the void fragment mission in the game, as it's really a dead mission right now, especially that the bunny cave is nothing but cave right now. In case you don't know, the bunny cave, which is located in the fortress area, is the best when it comes to leveling both your weapons and descendants during release of the First Descendant. Nexon did nerf the cave, and with the addition of the 400% infiltration dungeon, the bunny cave, and as well as other leveling methods using the void fragment missions are now obsolete. They should remove the void fragment missions and just put all void shard rewards in special operations. The developers did say that they will add a new hard special operations that will introduce more high-level monsters and adjusted layouts to provide a greater challenge that's on another level from the previous special operations. With this hard mode variant of special operations, I think it would be better if all shards shall be rewarded as loot drops in this new mission variant, and they should really scrap the void fragment farm in Season 2 update. The game mode is dead in my opinion, and the only thing that makes me want to play some Void Fragment mission is that I needed to farm specific stuff in Void Reactor missions. I can just do the special operations as it also gives additional rewards, but sometimes I just want to make my Jaber with 7 crystallization catalyst and with an energy activator useful. This Descendant's current situation is sad, and it's either doing obsolete Void Fragment mission for me, or doing the Kuiper Mine mission in Agna Desert to get gold and Kuiper shards. However, gold and Kuiper shards are not a problem anymore in the game, and this is why if Nexon should consider removing void fragments in the game, I hope that they will also make a proper rework for Jaber. Honestly, the Descendant is one of the best characters I have played during the beta of the game, and I was really excited to play as Jaber during launch. The problem with the Descendant right now is his power has a lot of limitations. The damage of his turret is mediocre, and as well as its range. In defense missions, where Jaber should excel, the Descendant gets floored by Bunny and Freyna players. In a horde shooter game like the First Descendant, the best defense is always seeing dead bodies all over the place. Aside from low damage in his abilities, the Descendant also requires a balance module modding that you can't fully optimize his build, as you will need to sacrifice a portion of skill cost, skill duration, range, and power just to make Jaber good. In Void Intercept battles, you can go for a turret engineering build or medical compulsion with Passionate Sponsor and shot focus to make the Descendant a support DPS, or like a budget Eugen, but then again, his medical turrets have limitations and you will need to stay in an area to get the heals and maintain Passionate Sponsor. This is really not good, especially if you need to move around or avoid devastating attacks from hard mode bosses. Overall, I think Jaber really needs a good rework, especially that Void Fragment missions are slowly becoming non-existing in the game. So that's all about it. I just hope that somehow Nexon will see this video, and if you think that Void Fragment should go and Jaber needs a drastic rework at the same time, then please consider sharing the video or sharing your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again in our next video.